I know what everybody's thinking. Not that guy again. And that has confirmed it. So to quickly, to quickly start off, I've been to several weddings where the best man reads his speech off an iPad, and every time I say to my wife, "That's so lame. I'd never do that." Oh well. But I figured, just like the movies where you have outtakes, I figured it'd be appropriate to list off what might have been left off of the ceremony speech. So here it goes. When Jay first went out with Tammy, he called me, and I remember it very well. He said literally for a week straight, "I really like this girl." No, Dan, I really like this girl. Now, for those of you that don't know Jay very well, he's not particularly persistent. Literally a week straight, every time I talked to him, he said, "I really like this girl. I really like this girl." So I decided for two reasons I needed to meet Tammy as soon as possible. Number one, to find out if she was everything Jay said. And number two, to shut him up. So as it turns out, of course, Tammy was awesome. As for Jay shutting up, I had to put up with it for at least another 3 weeks of him saying that. Tammy, jokes aside, before that first lunch, I knew you were the right fit for Jay. Of course, it did take that lunch for me to agree that Jay was the right fit for you. Tammy, you have an amazing smile, a great personality, an awesome outlook on life. I guess it really became crystal clear that you were the right fit for Jay when I discovered that you somehow managed to laugh at all of his jokes. See? Look, you're laughing right now, and that wasn't even funny. I even wrote that into my speech because I knew you would be laughing. Tammy, while I know he appreciates it, please remember that Jay's everyday humor is mediocre at best. Honestly, to this day, I'm constantly reminded that to keep that kind of support up, it truly takes a special kind of person. Tammy, all jokes aside, I will give Jay credit. He really did find someone special. It's like he won the lottery. Can I get an aw? And of course, Jay, before playing the lottery, calculated the odds and realized that it would make more sense to play the Powerball too. So of course he ended up with Leo as well. And with any relationship, comes with a little bit of baggage, and it seems now, Tammy, that you've stepped into the motherly role of mothering Linus and Donks. For that, this deadbeat dad thanks you. Tammy, you are incredible, and you make Jay so happy. It's really been great spending time with you and your amazing family. Mr. T, your mom, Tommy, Terry, Chris, Princess Abba, Sammy Lammy, and all of the new fam I've met this trip. Thank you for being so warm and friendly. Jay and Tammy are so very lucky to have you. Jay, what can I say? 34 years ago, I was happy that Mom and Dad introduced us at home. Yeah, you've been there every step of the way for me. Atari in the basement, building mini golf courses in the backyard, helping me write, okay, fine, writing my first Battle of the Band song. And of course, let's not forget the typical big brother you were at times. Like, remember when I wasn't old enough to know better and you did me a favor by trading me 2 dimes and a nickel for my dollar? I was getting more, he said. It's impossible to name everything, but I'll forever cherish growing up together. Spending Christmases with the Monks Punks, playing Ghostbusters and Police Academy with Eric and Jan, and of course, the one consistent trip every summer to the best place on earth. Can I get some cheers? Thank you. I never thought I'd be willing to share that trip, but Tammy is the only other girl that has proven herself worthy of our ridiculous traditions. There's really no way to summarize, but to avoid DJ Bob cutting off my mic, I'll try my best to say 3 things that I love. I love how we share a brain and somehow, no matter how unclear it is, know what the other one is saying. I love how, no matter how serious the conversation gets, we manage to tie the words to the nearest possible movie quote. Lastly, I'm guessing Doug and Ben feel like, you got this, Dan, come on. Lastly, I'm guessing Doug and Ben feel like you're the brother they always wanted. I think I love most that you're the brother I always had. Jay and Tammy, I'm so happy for you and excited for what lies ahead. So to make a long story short, let's remember that there's nothing better than true love, except a nice MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomato, where the mutton is nice and lean and the tomato right. Let us raise our glasses. I'll get one. And wish these 2 amazing people the best in their journey together. To Jay and Tammy.
Best minister ever.
Okay, you guys ready to party? I didn't hear you. Are you guys ready to party? Because I'm sure I could get 5 more speeches if you'd like. Okay, let's go.